Brilliant! How long has it been since one of these have been up? Yes, it's time for another Zippo collection update. I am even surprised that I am having a Zippo collection update right now, because it is the summer, and the cash flow is kind of not that good. But the special thing about this Zippo collection update is it's all gifts. These are all gifts that I have received. I did not buy any of these, which is actually a bit disappointing for myself because these were all gifts to me. But hey, who's going to turn down a gift, right? These were actually brought to me again by my parents. What they do is they go out to the Groton, Connecticut submarine base, and as my dad was in the Navy, they're all on the submarine base there, and they have some pretty great deals on Zippos out there. And they know that I'm into them, so I stay and I house sit, and I take care of the dogs, and we have a jolly good time. And they usually bring me back some Zippos for my hard work. Anywho, these are two of those Zippos, and I have a few more things that I'm going to show you. So what Zippos are these in the collection update? We'll find out right now. Let's start with the one on the left. Which one is this? Bam! Black Crackle Brass Emblem Zippo. Now, this could not possibly be more of a perfect Zippo that I wanted. I don't know if I mentioned this in another collection update, but this is absolutely one of the Zippos that I wanted, because I am into any Zippo that actually represents Zippo, like it says Zippo on it. I have the one with the 4 bottom stamps on it, the Generation Zippo, and here is basically the Generations in a brass emblem. They have this same lighter in a pewter emblem, where instead of this being brass, this is a pewter emblem, but I wanted the brass. I think it looks that much better on this black crackle finished lighter. So it is a black crackle finish brass emblem. It has the 4 different bottom stamp generations on the front, and it's absolutely beautiful. I wanted this, and bam, they got it. It was like they were reading my mind. Excellent job. The name of it is Zippo, Zippo, Zippo. Come on, get your Zippos here. Going hot like hotcakes. Fresh Zippos, get them off the press. Zippo, Zippo, Zippo. BR standing for brass, I'd imagine. I don't know if I sound like an auctioneer or somebody trying to get the extra newspaper out for the day, but 362 Zippo, 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 BR with the number of, let's focus this, 60244. By the way, you may have noticed I got a tripod for my iPhone 4, so that's why this actually looks a little bit more professional now than me just holding my camera and it shaking all over the place. I finally got a tripod. That's why I'm making this video for you. So Zippo, 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 BR362 will get you that. Bam. And now I can just tap to focus, so we're not going to have any more problems. Okay, so that's one of the 2 new Zippos to go in the collection. Also, I'd like to make a note on this. The Black Crackle, this is the first Black Crackle Zippo I've had. It doesn't feel exactly like I thought it would. I thought it would be a lot more textured, but it's almost actually smooth. It's almost a very smooth crackle. I figured it would be more rough than that, almost like stucco. But it's not. It's actually quite smooth, and I really like it. So, and of course, Black Crackle was invented when the Zippos had to switch over to steel in World War II, so they would not rust. They were dipped in black paint, and that black paint was put in an oven, and that's where they got the Black Crackle look. So, interesting little tidbit for you. Anyway, I'll leave that in the frame over here. Zippo number 2. The last Zippo for this update, but certainly not the least. Bam! Now, there are a lot of Zippos out there, let's focus on this. There are a lot of Zippos out there that have something to do with an ace. There are ones that have a royal flush. I know a certain member on YouTube has a white Zippo that has a royal flush on the cover. And I'll go ahead and put a link to his channel right here. He's got some very good Zippo videos on there. You go ahead and take a look at his videos if you're into Zippos. There are Zippos that I think has a white background and just a large ace. And this is very nice as well. This is a high polished chrome Zippo with a Zippo flame on there in the spade, the ace of spades. So the whole face of the lighter is one big spade, and there's a Zippo flame inside the spade. This reminds me of my Zippo bicycle playing card with the flame and the cards, and the Zippo and the playing cards all combined. So I think that is so cool, and it's got that black stripe in the middle. It's all carved into the beautiful high polished chrome blighter. That is pretty nice if you ask me. Ace of Spades, Zippo Ace of Spades. Let's see what it's called. Zippo Ace, 24,196. In case you need to look that up. So for 24,196, you can have yourself this Zippo Ace. And that's the lighters for this collection update. And what else is there? There is the book that I've already reviewed, but that, I have to add it to the collection. It technically did happen, but I'm not going to say anything more than that. Just the book that I already reviewed. And the last thing was, I was running a little bit low on Zippo fluid, and I was going to buy one of those 12-ouncers, which the regular Zippo cans you get are 4. So it's 3 times that, and that would last me for a while. Well, it turns out one of the bases around here, the Navy bases, was actually having a closeout sale on fluid. So I wake up today, and what do I find next to me in a bag that the store had been bought out of? I feel like I was spreading the ocean there for a bit. There we go. That should keep me in flame for a while. Yes, 5 4-ouncers or 20-ouncers if you like to do the Euclidean method, I believe that is. Now, 5 4-ouncers of fluid, and if I can get this in the picture, 2 lighters, and the book completes this collection update. And now that I'm going to be going back to work here very soon, as a matter of fact, any day now, as I'm doing the whole substitute thing, I could get called. Now that I'm doing that, the collection should be growing a little bit faster. Can't guarantee how much, though, because a lot of that's going to be going to the P99, and the P99 and all the ridiculous New York fees, but that's my New York pistol permit rant video if you want to hear about that. So yeah, that's the Zippo collection update. Don't worry, I did not forget about the giveaway. That has to do with the money as well. I'm still going to be doing a Zippo giveaway. I don't know what it's going to entail though, but now that I'm going to be getting money here, the money flow started back up, I will be doing that. I tell you I'm going to do a giveaway, I'm going to do it. I ain't lying about that. There is one more thing I want to mention, and this is about shoutouts. There are some people who may be expecting a shoutout. I did give one shoutout in this video, but there are some that may be expecting a shoutout that I did not give it to. And I'm going to explain why. When I mentioned in my last video that I will give you a shoutout if you have a few Zippo videos on your channel, and you ask for one, I kind of lied because I didn't realize how many responses I was going to get for that. I actually got quite a few responses for that. Okay, now this is not going to be, I don't want this to be taken as a cut down to any of the channels whatsoever, because I think every Zippo video on YouTube is a good one, because even if it's just to find a Zippo you didn't know that existed before. But what I'm going to say is, in order to get a shout out from me, I want a channel to have, continuing Zippo videos, like you actually have a few, like, 5 or 6 or 7, or, with good information or nice reviews, or, just high production values, quote unquote. That doesn't have to be high production values. It's just, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want somebody who just got out their camera and their webcam and, unboxed a Zippo, and they did that 2 or 3 times. And I'm not saying that's what any of the channels I have are so far. Some of the channels that have asked me for shoutouts have had really good videos. It's just that they don't have enough of them. And I'm not doing it, to cut down those channels. I'm doing it to help out my subscribers. I'm not going to send my subscribers to a channel where the guy only has 1 or 2 Zippo videos. But if you have a few Zippo videos on there and there's really good stuff, by all means, send me a message again to say, hey, check out my channel again. I've added some more stuff to it, by all means. But don't just have 1 or 2 videos on there and ask for a shout out, because in respect to my subscribers, I won't do that. Go ahead, check out the shout out I gave you earlier. The link will be in the annotation earlier, and I'll probably also put it in the description. And if you have a lot of good information, by all means, ask me. If I've turned you down before and didn't give you a shout out and you have more stuff, by all means, send me another message. I'm not a big evil troll. I'll definitely look at them. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, guys.